Hi friends, welcome back to Davangere Tutorial for English. In today's class, I am going to focus on figures of speech. And this video is going to help those who are preparing for general English. Then let's move on. If you really wants to join our WhatsApp groups and get updates on daily basis, please please send a message to our WhatsApp group 8217670405, and you can join our Facebook groups by searching Spardha Kashi in Kannada. This is our Facebook group, and please like this video and share to your friends. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon. Here is the first thing. What is figure of speech? Figure of speech is a word or a phrase that possesses separate meaning from its literal definition. ನೋಡಿ, ಅದರ ಲಿಟ್ರಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನಿಂದ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪದಗಳು ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ವಿಭಿನ್ನವಾದ ಅರ್ಥ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಈ ಫ್ರೇಜಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ವರ್ಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಫಿಗರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. It can be metaphor, it can be simile. Metaphor or simile both are used for comparison, and it may be alliteration where repetition of sound is common, or if it is exaggeration we say it is a hyperbole. Let's see and learn what is alliteration. Alliteration andre enu nodona. Alliteration is a figure of speech where we find the repetition of beginning sounds of neighboring words. ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ಇರೋಂಥ ಪದಗಳು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದೇ ಸೌಂಡನ್ನು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ವಿತ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್. ಶಿ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ಶೆಲ್ಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಶಿ, ಎಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್, ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ಶೆಲ್ಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ರಿಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ ವಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಈಚ್ ವರ್ಡ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲಿಟ್ರೇಷನ್. Walter wondered where Winnie was. Walter wondered where Winnie was. Was sound is repeated in every word of that phrase or sentence. Okay. Let's see another one. Anaphora. Anaphora is a technique where several phrases or verses begin with the same word. Let's see. For example, I came, I saw, I conquered. This is from Julius Caesar. I is repeated here and here and here. Same kind of phrase used in every word. You see here, I came, I saw, I conquered. Mad word, mad kings, mad composition. This is from King John II by William Shakespeare. Here mad word is repeated several times. What is the difference between alliteration and anaphora is that in alliteration single sound is repeated. Every word is beginning with same word, same letter. But here you can see mad, the word itself repeated. Mad word, mad kings, mad composition. ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಅಲಿಟ್ರೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇವಲ ಲೆಟರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ವರ್ಡೇ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿ. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಸ್ಡಮ್, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಫುಲಿಶ್ನೆಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್. ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ repeated several times in these phrases. This is from Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right. Here you can see the word with is repeated in all these phrases. This is from Abraham Lincoln. Let's take one more. We shall not flag or fail, we shall go on to the end, we shall never surrender. Winston Churchill. These are the lines from Winston Churchill where we shall repeated several times. Let's see what is assonance. Assonance is a repetition of vowel sounds, not just letters. Repetition of vowel sounds in the words that are close together. The sounds don't have to be at the beginning of the word, they may be in the middle of the word. For example, a sound, a vowel sound is repeated in the following words: for the rare and radiant maiden whom angels named Leonore. Here in rare, a sound is repeated, radiant, maiden, angel, named. In all these words, a sound is repeated, vowel sound a is repeated. Here, therefore, all seasons shall be sweet to thee. Here, e sound is repeated here. Therefore, all seasons shall be sweet to thee. And I is repeated here. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. I is repeated in these words. So, this is called, what we call this one? This is assonance, repetition of vowel sound in the words which are closely related. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್. ಎಫ್ಯೂಮಿಸಮ್. Euphemism is a mild, indirect or vague term that often substitutes a harsh, blunt or offensive term. ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಪದಗಳಿಗೆ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಉಪಪದಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಾರ್ಶ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ದ ಪೊಯೆಟ್ ಯೂಸಸ್ ಮೈಲ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ that one. For example, a little thin top instead of going bald. Instead of saying he is bald, he says a little thin top, a little thin on top has gone, like that. Fell off the back of the truck. Here, instead of stolen car, he says fell off the back of a truck. One more easy one, letting you go. The company fired him. Instead of saying that one, the company let him go. Passed away. Mohan Das passed away yesterday. It means that Mohan Das died yesterday. Instead of saying died, we use passed away. Economical with truth. That fellow is economical with truth. Means he is a liar. ಅವನೊಬ್ಬ ಸುಳ್ಳುಗಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಂತಾರೆ, economical with truth ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Hyperbole. ಏನಿದೆ? ಎಕ್ಸಾಜರೇಷನ್, ಉತ್ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷೆ. Hyperbole uses exaggeration for emphasis or effect. For example, I have told you to stop 1,000 times. I have told you 1,000 times, but you didn't stop. Here he is exaggerating. He might have said 1 or 2 times or 4 or 5 times, but he is saying, I have called you 1,000 times. I have called you 1,000 times, but you didn't pick my call. You can say, that must have cost $1 billion. You see here, exaggeration is there. You have to feel that one. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಫೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೋಡು, ಆ ವಸ್ತು $1 billion ಬೆಲೆ ಬಾಳೋದು ಅಂದಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇರೋಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಐ ಕುಡ್ ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವರ್. ಶಿ ಈಸ್ ಓಲ್ಡರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಡರ್ಟ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಅವಳು ಕೆಸರಿಗೆ ಹೊಲಸಿಗಿಂತನೂ ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿದೆ ಅವಳಿಗೆ. ಅದು ನಾನು ದಿನಪೂರ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಎಡಗೈ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಡಗೈ ಕೆಲಸ ಯಾವುದು, ಎಡಗೈಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಈಜಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ನೋಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಐರನಿ ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಥಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಐರನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ವ್ಯಂಗ್ಯ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಈ ಐರನಿ ಅಕರ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದೆರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಂಟ್, ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಅಪಿರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ironies are there. Let's see. How nice, she said, when I told her I had to work all weekend. When I told her that I have to work all weekend, she said, how nice. Means verbal irony is there. Verbal irony is there. Traffic cop gets suspended for not paying his parking tickets. ಅವನು ಪಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಲಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಪೊಲೀಸನ್ನು ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸಿಚುವೇಶ್ನಲ್ ಐರನಿ ಹೇಳೋದೊಂದು, ಅರ್ಥ ಒಂದು. ದ ಟೈಟಾನಿಕ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಅನ್ಸಿಂಕೆಬಲ್ ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಯೇಜ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಟೈಟಾನಿಕ್ ಅನ್ಸಿಂಕೆಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಆದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಯೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇನಾಯಿತು, ಮುಳುಗೋಯ್ತು. ಇದು ಏನಿದೆ, ಸಿಚುವೇಶ್ನಲ್ ಐರನಿ. when the audience knows the killer is hiding in the closest in a scary movie, but the actors do not. The people who are sitting in front of the television, they know that the killer is hiding in a closed set, but the actor who is acting in that doesn't. That is called dramatic irony. Let's see what are metaphor. Metaphor makes comparison between two unlike things or ideas. For example, heart of stone, time is money. Time is compared to money. Direct comparison is there. That's why we call it is metaphor. The world is a stage. It's a metaphor. She is a night owl. He is comparing her to a owl. He is an ogre. And these are the examples for metaphor. We can say he is a tiger of our village. We are comparing him to a tiger. But in reality, he is not a tiger at all. But we are comparing. Next one, onomatopoeia. Here, this term is used for a word that sounds like what is describing. Let's see what is there. Whoosh, splat, buzz, click, oink. These are the words which are used to describe the words which sound like something, describing kind of thing. Oxymoron. Two contradictory terms, two opposite ideas are blended together to make oxymoron. For example, peace force. You cannot establish peace with a force, but both are combined. Kosher ham. Jumbo shrimp. Jumbo means big, shrimp means very small thing. Sweet sorrow. Sorrow is bitter thing, but sweet is combined with that. Free market. In market you have to buy each and everything, but here it is saying free market. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಗಳನ್ನು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪರ್ಸಾನಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಟು ನಾನ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಜೀವ ಇಲ್ಲದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳಿಗೆ ಜೀವ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ. ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ನಾಡೆಡ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಎವರ್ ಸಾ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ನಾಡಿಂಗ್? ಅವು ಹೂಗಳು ತಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲಾಡಿಸ್ದು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನೋ, ಯು ಡಿಡಂಟ್. ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ನಾಡೆಡ್. ಸ್ನೋಫ್ಲೇಕ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್. Thunder grumbled. The fog crept in. The wind howled. We see people nodding, dancing, grumbling, creeping and howling. But these human qualities are attached to the non-living things like flowers, snowflakes, thunder, fog, wind. That's why this is called personification. Attaching human qualities to non-living things or ideas. Simile. What is this? This is a comparison between two unlike things using the words like and as. Using like and as we are going to compare. ನೋಡಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಮೆಟಾಫರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. As slippery as an eel. The floor was as slippery as an eel. They look like peas in a pod. He is as blind as a bat. She eats like a pig. Nodi, here you can see comparison is made using the words as and like. He is as wise as an owl. Synecdoche. What is synecdoche? Here, synecdoche occurs when a part is represented by a whole, or conversely the whole is represented by the part. For example, using a part, here they are going to focus on the whole. For example, the India last match to England. Here India, that it's a team of 11 members, but it is representing the whole country. In the same way, wheels are used to refer a car. Wheels are moving down the street, means cars are moving down the street. The police are arriving. Here one policeman is referred for the whole police staff. Plastic, credit cards. Coke, any cola drink is known as Coke. Hired hands. They are hired hands, means workers. Understatement. One more figure of speech is there, understatement. This occurs when something is said to make something appear less important or less serious. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಚ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ದ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಸೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಚ್, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದಟ್. ನೋಡಿ, ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗುದ್ದಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅವನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಿಟ್ಲ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡ್ರೈ ಇದೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡೆಸರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಎರಡೇ ಮೂರೇ ಇವೆ ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ, ಅದ್ರಿಗೇನು ಭಾಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಚಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ದ ವೆದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಕೂಲರ್ ಟುಡೇ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಜೀರೋ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ದ ವೆದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಕೂಲರ್ ಟುಡೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಟೂ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅ ಬಿಟ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚುಸ್ತು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಹರ್ಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಸಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆ ಬಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಿಗರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಡ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಡಾಕಿ, ಸಿಮಿಲಿ, ಪರ್ಸಾನಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್, ಆಕ್ಸಿಮೋರಾನ್, ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಅನೋಮೆಟೋಪಿಯಾ, ಮೆಟಾಫೋರ್, and irony, hyperbole, euphemism, and we have studied assonance, and then we have studied anaphora and alliteration. Hyperbole is there. And if you want to join our groups, please send a message to WhatsApp message to 8217670405. And you can search our WhatsApp groups on Facebook as well. If you want to really join, please give a like to this video and share to your friends. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.